So this next match, round 2, we have Arnie White, who is a 7, a super 7 actually, against Carl Owens, who is a 6. Arnie, being a super 7, has to give Carl an extra game, so the run will be a 6-4 race. What's going on? Okay. Okay, so Arnie is now surveying the table. Four, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was a dry break from Carl. It's like Arnie is choosing the stripes. Puts the 11 in. Position is all important in this game. He's looking for a pathway to run out. So he's now going for the 13. Brings it back to the center of the table. Looks like he'll do the 9 next to bring himself back to the table. To the center of the table, that is. Overcut it. Turns the table over to Carl, who has 7 solids. He's positioned on the 2. To the bottom corner pocket. Drifts back behind his cascade of solids. Elected to play some form of safety there, but he missed the 15 and missed the 12. Left it open. Arnie put it away into the left corner pocket. Drifts across to the 9. These top skill level players, the white ball moves very little on the table. 14 into the side. I don't believe he got it. He left it there on the lip and drifted up behind the 5. Again, giving Carl a cluster to work with. No real easy shot there. He's going to carom probably the 5 onto, no, missed it. Left it sitting there right behind the 15 and the 10. Arnie has an option of all 3 balls right now that are remaining. Looked at that 14. It's hugging the lip. He's trying to find a way to get back onto the black. He has to bring the black somewhere out there between the 6 and the 1. Take it over to the right corner pocket. He screws back on the 15. Doesn't like it. Must be hard against that lip. You can try for it anyway. Yeah, hit it hard. Pushed back. Now Carl has options on the 4 and the 7. Easy shots now direct to the pocket. Every shot before, Carl's had a lot of traffic in his way. Selecting the 4 first. Oh, came up right behind the 7, making it a very difficult shot. And an excellent safety shot by Carl. Drifted the 7 up towards the pocket, and the cue ball right behind the black, effectively snookering him on both remaining balls that he has left on the table. He kicked at it from the rail, a direct hit, left Carl with an open carom on the 1 through the 7. No, the 1 passed. Carl's got to do a little bit of work there because that cluster is still a little bit tied up. He could carom the 6 onto the 5, but no, he directed to break him up. Okay. Roll the 5 along. Oops. Left it right in the throw of the pocket. Arnie now has a direct shot on the 14. And the black's open on the top left corner pocket. Followed through, a stun follow really, onto the 10. Solid shot, 2 rails. Oh, might have got himself in trouble right behind the 6. He's electing to put in the left corner pocket. Kicking at it from the rail. And missed it. So Carl comes to the table with a challenge. He can get behind the black, I believe, to see the 3. The 6. Carl plays a safety on the 6. Giving Arnie another kick at it, but this time the black does not pass the 3. It's an intelligent shot by Arnie. Rammed the 3 right up hard against the rail. Not sure there's enough clearance. He may be able to spin it into the pocket. Another excellent shot by Carl, using the 6 as a shield. And he's looking at the carom. He can put enough on it, he may be able to roll it in behind the 3. That's what he's looking at. Maybe also able to come off the cushion. A delicate shot on the black. Giving Carl something to really work for. And Carl knows that that black doesn't go. So he elected to put the 6 out into the center of the table, giving Arnie an interesting shot, to say the least. The black does not pass the 3. There's no way that it can actually get in the pocket by kissing the 3. He goes on the left side, he's going to sink the 3. Looking for the snooker. I think he just missed it. May have given Carl enough to play with. Into the top corner pocket or a bank. I think it's more of a very fine cut. So Carl elected to throw it to the bottom rail, leaving Arnie a very thin cut into the left corner pocket. Ah, well done. So the first game goes to Arnie White, making the score 1-0. And Arnie retains the break. Winner breaks in these formats. Arnie put the 7 and the 5. So he's on solids. He doesn't have a clear shot on another solid. And has to clear that cluster of the 4 and the 6. Need to be cleared out so that Arnie has a shot at him. The 1 is also in a potential danger, rammed right behind the 13, which he had a brief look at. He's also seeing, he glances off the 3, off the 6 onto the 4 to clear those 2, whether the cue ball will in fact come back on the black. Oh, well, he cleared them, putting in one of Carl's stripes at the same time, and leaving Carl on the 15 to the top corner pocket, which he quickly dispatches, rolls back on a perfect position on the 12, which he missed. Had a brief look at the 1, but I don't think it passes. Going for the 6. He's trying to clear that 1, but he can't do that from there because if he hits the 4 into the side pocket, he has the option of hitting either or both Actually, either the 9. If he rolls it, it'll hit the 9. If he screws back or stuns it, it'll hit the 12. Well, he actually passed through. Does an excellent shot. But now it's left him with a very tough shot on either of those, and leaving only one option to him is the 2 on the rail at the top. Kind of masse. It was a very fine masse, leaving the 2 on the rail, the white also on the rail. Carl puts the 9 down into the left corner pocket, brings himself out for either the 12 or the 13. He has a carom on the 11, 12. Came back down for the 13. Straight in almost. Oh, he has a slight angle, but that will bring him onto the 1. No, it was well. It was a little bit more of a gap there than I thought. The 11 onto the 12. Oh, dear, dear, dear. He missed the carom, and that's opened the table again for Arnie. Puts the 2 away. Roll the 1 down the rail. I mean the 3 down the rail and give himself position on the 1. Could bank it back up there from the 10. The 10 makes that pocket a very big pocket. He's going to fine cut it, I think. Looks like he's looking at the cut. He missed it, leaving Carl now open on the pocket. Put the 10 in. And stun back on the 11. Leaves himself open for the black. And it's 1-all. So this time, Carl breaks, being the winner of the frame, and the score at 1-all leaves Carl with a task of 3 more games to win the match, and Arnie 5 more to win the match. It's like he put a stripe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, put a stripe in the corner. Like it was the 12 that went in the corner. Got one on the 15, a good shot. Stunned right across behind the 14. And back. I don't. Oh, he left him open. He left him open. Drifted beyond the 10, and Ernie now has a look at both the 5 and the 6. He overcut the 6, running it safe potentially, but he's left a narrow gap in between for Carl to capitalize on, whoa, it's turned into a game of safeties now. That's the strategy of 8-ball. Although Ernie has a shot on the 7 into the side pocket. She's trying to drift across too and didn't quite hit it hard enough. As a matter of fact, that's ball in hand because no ball hit a rail. Turned the game over to Carl, who can now look at whichever ball he has that's in trouble and try to clear it. Which he does. The 11 into the bottom corner pocket, leaving himself on the 9, which he took out. He's on the 10, and he's also on the 13. Wants to do the 13 first. Quick, just slight stun across on the 10. Brings him back to a perfect position on the black. Elects the top left-hand corner. And Carl turns the rack into a very quick win. Now the score being 2-1. Carl also retains the break. Carl needing just 2 more to close out the match. And scratches. Leaves the table open for Arnie. Who I believe is electing to play solids. First, the 7 in the side. Drifted up, he's got a direct shot on the 2. A slide screw back leaves himself a carom on the 6-3. He also has a shot on the 4, which he takes first. Drifts down behind the 1. Not quite. A little soft. Excellently played. He cleared the 6 behind, giving him a shot on the 6 to the bottom corner pocket. But he will have to come back off the rail or stun across halfway through the middle of the table to try to get back to the 1. He runs the risk of getting buried behind the 14 and the black if he doesn't hit this right. He may just leave that there. No, he may go for it. Arnie's an aggressive player, jacked up over the 1. Oh, an excellent screw shot back across the rail, giving him an excellent shot across the rail at the top into the top right-hand corner, and the ability to just come out from the rail and give him position on the black. Probably a little ambitious, but it's there for next time should Carl not run out. He's got 6 balls to negotiate. There's the 15. It's well done on the 9. Drifted back. He's got the 10, a thin cut. This has a direct shot on the 13. Oh, drifted behind the black. He's giving himself a little bit of a difficulty now. Oh, missed it. Gives Arnie ball in hand with 1 ball to go, and the one's right near the black. This looks like it's shaping up to be Arnie's game. A stun right back into a perfect position for the black. Arnie elects the top left-hand corner. And the score now is 2-2. And it's Arnie's break. So it's Arnie's break. And the wing ball went directly in the 5. So Arnie's on solids. A slight miscue from Arnie, turning the table over to Carl, who was on stripes. Puts the 11 in, comes back around to see what we have. He's got the 10 and the 9 there. He may have a shot on the 12, I'm not sure. An aggressive shot on the 10, carom the 9 directly into the right bottom right corner pocket. There goes the 13, and he breaks them open, leaving himself an option on pretty much everything. Looking at the 12. The 12 goes. Oh, it came right back behind the 15, a little soft. Puts Arnie back on the top rail. The 4 may pass and go down towards the 3, maybe off the rail. I'm not sure that it has a direct path, but it could. You can't see from this angle. The 4 does go directly to the side pocket. The 2 is, I think, probably giving him something to contemplate because it's got to be cleared from the 10 in order to get into that pocket. Hits the 6. 7 passes the 10. Whether he wants to just kiss it off the 10 and clear the 2. Nope. Well, now he's put himself a little too close to the 1. May have to come off the rail. No, he could see it. A clear choice. Wow. It's the deceptive angle on the screen here. He's still got a trouble on that 2. I guess not. The 2 did go. Stunned back on the 1, and he'll have a perfect position on the 8 ball into the top right-hand corner, bringing the score to 3-2 in Arnie's favor. With Arnie to retain break. Okay, Arnie to break. That was a good break. Let me see what the sum to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like he got 3 solids. So I guess he's on solids. This could be a break and run. There goes the 5. Shaking his head. I'm not sure if he likes it. It goes. So he screwed back for the 7. Okay, well, he's got the 3. Is the only ball remaining before he could go for the black. I believe it passes, he says. Does it? I'll leave it to his judgment because from here I can't tell whether it passes or not. He's looking at it. He's going to try for it, I think, or try something. Let's see what happens. Wow, he looked for the opposite bank. Oh, and left it near the side rail, the side pocket. Well, now, Carl with 7 balls on the table begins with the 11. Comes back. checks the rest of the balls to see where he's at. He's got the 12. Drifts across for the 10. Wants to close the stripes that are at the bottom end of the table and come back towards the black. Misses the 13 and may get lucky. Not certain. Don't know. I think he can see it. That looks like it'll be the end of this run. And it'll bring Arnie up to 4-2. Yes. So the score now is 4-2. With Carl to set the rack and Arnie to break, this brings up a 2-2 run. Okay, Arnie to break. Looks like he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like he's put a solid in. And now he's looking the rest of the table to see where his danger spots are. He's got the 2. The 4's got to be cleared. The 5's got to be cleared. There goes the 2. He was able to tap the 1. That gives him a chance to come back up the table. A forced follow brings him back up behind the 3. But that's not answering the call to try to free up the 4 or the 6 or the 5 at this point. He's almost straight on the 3. Hit him softly just to break out the 4 and not leave Carl much of a shot. A tap on the 13, rolled it down the rail, did a good shot. It worked well. Has the 15 in the top right-hand corner, which he does well. He clears the 12 at the same time, but it didn't go very far. He's got a shot on the 11 into the side. Miscued it, but was able to follow through just a few inches to put himself on the 10. Come back up the table. That 12 doesn't go, nor does the 9. Played safe, right up against the 5. Arnie played soft against the rail. Leaves Carl hidden behind his own balls with a shot on the 14 that goes nowhere. Carl to play safe and gives ball in hand because it did not hit a rail. 5 is still not clear. Arnie needs to find a way of breaking them up. Perfect shot down the rail to the 4. Comes back onto the, gives him an angle on the 5. Off the 7, perhaps. Nope, goes clean. So Arnie brings up, he's got a choice of the 3 or the 7. He's going to have to screw this, or force follow. What's he going to do? Oh, he came back perfectly for the middle. And this will bring Arnie up to 5-2 and puts Arnie on the hill. So Arnie just needs 1, and Carl still needs 2. Puts the 2 in the top left-hand corner. It looks like he's on solids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. And that black went real close to the pocket. The 4 and the 3 are still posing a small problem. The 4 probably goes into the corner. The 3 would too, but it's going to be one or the other. Or both, actually, if he hit it properly, but not from where he's at. He's got a shot on the 7. He's got a shot on the 6. Looking to close it out. There goes the 6. He was probably trying to come across and free those up. This time he may just roll right into them. Yep, cleared the 4. Rolled up right behind the 4. It looks like this could be curtains. It's got a long shot on the 7. Black is sitting right there. If he puts the 7 in, that's the match for Arnie. He got it, but did he get it? No, he put himself behind the 11 with possibly not able to kick from there because of the 12. Well, he could possibly use a lot of left-hand English and flatten the bounce from the rail. He's looking for a two-rail kick. No, he hit the 10. Almost put the black in out of turn. So that turns the table over to Carl, who has 7 balls to navigate to save this this game and keep alive in the match. There goes the 9. And there's the 13. There's the 14. There's the 15. Straight in on the 10. A tap on the 12, and Carl may actually hit the hill as well. There it goes. Oh, a lot of kick. Slightly off the rail. Puts Carl in a good position for the black. And it's hill. So Arnie White is 5 on a race to 6, and Carl Owens is 3 on a race to 4. So this is a hill match coming right down to the wire, folks, with Carl to break. Looks like it was a dry break from Carl. Who's selected the stripes and starts off his account with the 9. He has a shot on the 12. He has a shot on the 14, but what he's looking at is trying to clear that. He's got to get that 10 out of there. And the 13 is sort of blocking the pocket too. Take the 14 first. An excellent carom on the 11 to the 13. Can't get the 10 from there, though. That's what he was looking for. The 12 passes the 2. And the 15 goes. Only on the 15, skids over and scratches. Leaves Carl with a chance to answer. Let's go to 7 balls on the table, all solids. Starting with the 6. And the 2. Excellent position on the 7. A little close, but good speed control. Oh, that was a weird shot. A miscued. I think he was trying to pull that back a little bit. There's the 4. Drifted down to the bottom corner. He has the 5. Drifted right across perfectly. But he's got to try to find a place for the 5, for the black. He's going to go for the 1 first. Use the 3 to go up behind the black. Does he have it? He's actually fairly well positioned to the side pocket. Indicates the black to the side. Carl is 1 ball away, 1 black away from winning this match and moving on to the next round. And there it is. Carl has won the match, beating Ernie White 4 games to 5.